I'm Lee. I'm here with the AV crew. We're going to do a special episode to wrap up the semester about what our favorite part of the year was and what we enjoyed most about this year. Colton, you start.
I think one of my favorite parts of the year was the last day of filming for my personal Otherworlds film, The People Who Do Not Die. Because the last day was just a horde shot. We had everyone we had in zombie makeup, and the scene were all running, and that was really fun to film. And you can even see in the film, I fall. The camera even zooms in on me just falling and getting back out. That was a fun day.
My favorite part this year is probably this one time that we were all filming a news, and Mr. Lance over there, we were talking about, he just kept saying the word news over and over again, and Cole gets on the table and goes, news, 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 news. And that was the funniest part from this year. And I also enjoy being the cameraman, because for AV Team 2, I'm the main cameraman. That's probably my favorite part.
My favorite part is, I won't say who, but one of our actors may have had a little fit on the ground while filming a scene for one of our shows.
Me personally, my favorite part of this year was obviously the first part of the year whenever I got to be a director and I was mean to everybody. And I loved it because it made me feel special, and I got to have a whole bunch of friends that I was controlling. I loved it. So guys, what was y'all's favorite thing that y'all learned this year in AV?
Learning wise, it's probably the first time I did makeup for Cass in Jade Part 1. Because I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just going to try this liquid latex. And it worked! It looked really good on film, and I'm very glad about
I
that.
think you looked pretty good.
Yeah.
You looked pretty nice.
My favorite part, probably learning to be cameraman, because I have a camera at home and I didn't really know how to video before this class, but now I'm fairly decent with it.
My favorite part is, I learned if you're an actor and you're not here, you get replaced.
My favorite part about this year was learning how to control people that are my friends because they're on camera and they can't do anything about it, and because we're at school.
And now to the next group.
I think my favorite part of this year wasn't only just writing scripts and getting to film the different short films we've done, but it was also just getting to see how everyone else's dreams really came to life, their aspirations for what they wanted to create and make this year. Especially getting to see the final products of our different short films, especially for Otherworlds 2.
Yes.
It's like the 3 different little short films they made. When the students choreographed their own little fight scenes, wrote their own scripts for them. It was really, really cool to see them come along throughout the year and then finally be able to see what we've got. And as for what I've learned this year, I would say I've really enjoyed learning like the kind of specific stuff about almost, it's gonna sound kind of nerdy, but like learning the terms, like almost like the vocab for different like filming
all the
techniques and all it's exactly the technical stuff, and especially learning the process and stuff for being able to like cut and edit videos as well.
All right. Wiley, would you like to go next?
No.
No? All right. Sammy, would you like to go next?
Okay, I'll take it from here. I have something specific that I would like to mention. I remember clearly, vividly, when we were filming Colton's zombie script. We're all standing in a big zombie horde waiting to film the final like epic scene. And we're like, where is Lance? Where is Lance with the camera? He comes around the corner on the roof of the house in front of us. And I remember thinking, holy Christmas, this guy's gonna die. But he didn't, and he lived, and we got the shot.
Yeah,
You actually-
I actually have footage of
footage.
that. Yeah, because then Bar's just like, dude, what are you doing? Like on the roof too.
We did not expect that.
Yeah, I was there. All right, Wiley, would you like to go now?
I think I'll give it another minute.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. So I think my favorite thing this year that's happened so far is probably directing Cult of Unification, just because of how fun that was, and it was an Otherworlds episode, and like we had a script from the year previously, the school year, and we decided to use it for an Otherworlds episode, and it was so good. I had so much fun directing and just like getting all these angles and camera shots, and it was just really fun.
Sick.
Now you have to go.
Let's go, Chris Kringle.
That's right. Alright, did you enjoy this year at all?
I did. Yes.
Awesome. You know
All right.
what? Let's go ahead.
Do you even know what year this is?
Barely.
Okay.
All right. So my favorite thing about the class was its creative freedom and like the ability to make anything you wanted when you wanted. Pretty much, it's a lot more fun than the typical like sit down, read 12 books, define every word in the English dictionary 14 times, and then repeat it 30 times throughout the year. Yeah. So this class.
Education.
Yeah. This class was definitely more fun than the typical one, and making movies and stuff is cool.
Making movies is cool. You
It's
guys
very
put
cool.
thought into your responses. I just sat here like legends on the roof, and that was funny.
That whole filming process was funny. I literally
Oh, yeah.
I swan dived down the stairs.
know, you-
Everything y'all did was out of
Thank you. Anyway,
Everything
all right.
was out of pocket. It was
Now,
a chaotic time for me, especially.
Very chaotic. All right.
Well, what was y'all's favorite stuff that you like actually learned in this class?
So my favorite part of this class, learning-wise, is the technical terms for functions in Premiere Pro. Because I pretty much knew how to do everything, but like I didn't even know what it was called, like what I was doing. So kind of helped me fill in my gaps in my Premiere Pro knowledge. So I like that.
Sick.
All right, Malachi, would you like to go?
You know what's funny about that? I actually answered that question in the first part, but just for simplicity's sake, I'll say my favorite thing that I learned this year was the technical terms for again not the technical terms, but actually knowing exactly all the like filming knowledge, not so much just like the editing stuff. But I enjoy learning editing more, but all the extra stuff for lighting and camera angles and lenses and all the extra stuff like that. Just kind of gaining more knowledge I can use later.
That is awesome. Great. And we definitely didn't hear that the first time. All right.
It's new to me.
Exactly. Terms, man. All right, Sammy, would you like to go?
Malachi already kind of explained this for me, but I think it was fun to be able to learn how to use equipment, how to be behind the scenes, especially because it was one of my bucket list items to be at least on the set of a movie as it's being filmed, and then I got to do that. So now I have more aspirations in my life. But I jest. Yeah, I think the process of making a movie is a lot different than a lot of people imagine. Newsflash, it's exhausting, but it's also a lot of fun, and I had a good time, and I learned some life skills that I will definitely use in the future.
I would say the same. For me, I've always wanted to be, like, when I was little, if you asked me what I wanted to be, it'd either be, like, Rocket Man or actor. So, yeah, and that's kind of where I landed, being a Rocket Man. I'm joking. Yeah, and so I feel like this year really, like, opened my eyes up more to acting than I've had before previously. And, like, an example of that would probably be, like, Those Who Do Not Die from Otherworlds. That probably was pretty fun for me. All right, you snazzy people, that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And Wiley, do you have anything to say?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays
Happy
indeed.
holidays.
All right, bye, Wildcats. Happy holidays!